Raise your hand if you love roses. When I found this rose, I was excited to see the beautiful peach color. The center of it is a solid, darker orange peach, and as the petals go outward, the peach color becomes pale. I plan to paint a variety of flower subjects, particularly roses. No doubt, roses are the most beautiful flowers, but they are very difficult to draw and paint. As a young child, I always had imperfect drawings when it came to roses. I trained myself to work with pictures that weren't totally in focus to create portraits before. I learned to look at the details on faces before I painted them. My specialty is painting realistic subjects. Realistic paintings are a true representation of the subjects, and they're instantly recognizable. With over a decade of experience painting people's portraits in a realistic style, I found that painting flowers a breeze. I was confident that I would paint this beautiful rose successfully. In grade school, I was never taught how to paint people's portraits or macro flower paintings. It was always painting either posters or landscapes, which, to be honest, I wasn't good at. Being a self-taught artist, I have the freedom to paint my favorite subjects. I now focus on flowers. Painting flowers has allowed me to analyze nature's beauty that is around me. It teaches me to really observe flowers by taking the time to look at every petal, feel their softness, observe the lines and textures, the stems, and the center of the flowers. One thing I like about painting flowers is that I do not have to worry whether my subject would argue with me about the finished painting. It may sound silly, but think of it like this. If the flower could talk, it would say, "Oh, my petals aren't perfect. Could you add more color? Or could you change the color of my petals?" I find it so much easier to paint flowers than people's portraits. But we all know that flowers will wilt. I know some flowers just bloom for a few hours before they wilt, so they are quite tricky to photograph. Even though roses can stand fresh for quite some time, if we're not mindful, we might miss those periods of blooming. It's my job to paint my flower subjects as accurately as possible. As I was concentrating on painting this peach rose, I forgot to record the entire process of my painting on video. I felt that I've done well in capturing the colors and the softness of the petals of this peach rose. No doubt, painting flowers gives me joy and inner peace. I am so thankful to be given the artistic skills to paint nature's beauty, and it's my goal to bring that joy and happiness to my collectors' lives with my flower paintings.